It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K's. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Captain.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Now here's Tucker. Adebayo.
Oh. And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs, or dribbling up from the post to make plays, or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
He sinks the triple.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now, here is Young. Out to the right wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From the wing. Outside Lowry. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Young, here we go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Tries the spin move. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Herder, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hunter. And the second chance effort by Hunter.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Lowry against Young. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Capella. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Young against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Spins. Now the pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young drives in the corner. It's Hunter. And the 3 off target.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Tucker. He's guarded by Collins, and Capella sends it back. Just 5 to shoot. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry from outside. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Lowry. Tucker with the ball and guarded by Capella. Now Hero. He's guarded closely. Outside Lowry. Back to Hero. To end the drought. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Collins. He's covered by Hero. Clock at 6. It's Collins with the drive. Miami trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Young. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 5 now.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 2.
All right, let's just come over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETN Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Hunter against Butler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The kick outside to Butler. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Young from outside. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Butler attacking inside. Let's go. Lowry against Young. Down low. Here's Butler. It's stolen by Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Young against Lowry. Passes it to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hero's got his first 2 points. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Young drives in. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Right side, Butler. To the paint. Here's Lowry.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Over in the corner, Hero. Kicks to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo passes to Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trailing. Young, right side. Count it. Young's got 7 points.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Now Hero shoots the 3. And it's Trey Young with the rebound. Collins looking around. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Collins.
Keep seeing John Collins and his skill set rounding into form.
Now Lowry. That will count. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he didn't. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
For the score, your Hawks, 18. The Heat, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Luwawu. DeJuan Wright is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivots, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. The Hawks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
Hey, right here.
Wright looking around. Gallinari outside. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Oladipo against Wright. Robinson left side. Pass to Strus. Robinson dishes to Dedmon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Heat lead by 2.
But no question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
And right, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Here's Luwawu. Second shot opportunity. Martin with the block. Martin the screen. Oladipo the pass to Martin. Tries again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
There's a good screen. Right, the pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dedmon a screen. Here's Strus. And Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right wing. Now, here's Okongwu. Covered by Martin. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Okongwu.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0-of-3 start.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oladipo taking his time here. Bogdanovich against Robinson. 6 to shoot. And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Gallinari with the steal. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Robinson against Wright. Right side Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, Hero, guarded closely. Pass to Adebayo. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Young for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Hunter on the wing and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Butler's got 6 points.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Lowry passes to Hero. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Young, no good. The Heat leading by 9. And here's Adebayo. He dishes it to Lowry. The pass to Hero. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Miami now. Left side Lowry. Passes to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
Hero no good. Inside. There's the steal. Adebayo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Stolen by Collins.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
So it's the Hawks now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Down low, it's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler attacking. Yes, that goes in. And the Heat lead by 11. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lowry with the ball. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Tries the spin move. Just 4 to shoot. Hero from long range. Adebayo finds Lowry. Second chance shot. The kick outside to Butler. With 1 on the clock. Rebound by the Hawks. Steps back. Pass to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Butler from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Connects from three-point range.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Now Hero lets it fly from 18. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks to Hunter. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Lowry. 1:10 left in the fourth. And there's the pass to Hero. Butler on the way. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo kicks to Love. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Hunter. And here is Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins dishes to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. Here's Adebayo. Now Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Paul. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Here's Ayton, just 5 to shoot. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herter. Knocks down the long K.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Paul against Young. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Ayton pulls it down. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Booker. Over Herter. Booker can't get it to go. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Paul passes to Aiden. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Aiden with a screen. The three ball. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Young. Back to Herder. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. Booker defending. Capella screen on Booker. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the shot goes down.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. To stop the drought. Booker missing again.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Young, the pass to Capella. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1:39 left to play in the first. Here's Herder.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Pass to Paul. To the wing on the left. Nifty move. And there's Aiden on the assist by Johnson. It's a tie ball game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Herder gets the bucket.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
It's Booker on the wing. Hey, rejected by Capella. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Bridges passes to Paul. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Pass to Booker. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Booker again missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
7 seconds left in the first. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
He gets it up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside for Booker. There's the drive. Unable to get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The drive by Paul. Ayton passes to Bridges. Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
The Hawks leading. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 6 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. Here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Bridges outside. Capella with a block. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins with it. Picked up by Collins. Here's Booker. Paul, the open look. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Collins outside. Ayton against Capella. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Young. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Young's got his second basket of the night. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
For 3, Collins. Offensive board. And Collins with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
From deep, Johnson. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Herder with it. Johnson on him. Outside Herder. Pass to Capella. Oh, he powers right through the defender. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game.
The previous play is under review.
Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Paul. Johnson against Collins. Bridges outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. Collins with the defensive effort. Paul against Young. Driving inside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Back to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. Oh, a dunk and a foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play is under
The
review.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Young. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Clock at 4. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 6 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kevin Huerter really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. On the court right now for the Suns. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Cam Payne. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. There's the screen by Johnson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Phoenix making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. And Holiday subbed in for Payne. Holiday finds McGee. Back to Holiday. Launches it. McGee with it. Now Wright defending. It's stolen by Wright. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. Over right. Here's McGee. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Right outside to the inside. Bogdanovich.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Right with the ball from deep three-point range. Hauled in by McGee. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. That shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Shamet. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta is shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. They get it again. Here's Okongwu. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Gallinari. Bogdanovich from long range. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Holiday. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Back to Wright. From outside the arc. No good that time. Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Ayton finds Booker. Inside, Crowder. Oh, they need this! Rejected by Okongwu. And here's Wright from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. Offline from the high post.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now here's Ayton. He's closely guarded. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside for three. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. And he converts the layup.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Booker. The three. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Young with it. With the drive. The kick to Hunter. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Bridges, left side. The 11-footer. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Takes a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Bridges on the wing. Now here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. In transition. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. And the Suns get another three.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
And here's Young. Six on the shot clock. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Clint Capella.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Outside Young from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Outside Booker. Pulls it from the top of the key. And that bucket's good.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you...
outcome tonight could come down to the big men up
Here we go.
front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. Gobert against Collins. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Herter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
O'Neal against Hunter. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Conley. Rebounded by Capella.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Michael Conley. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Pass to Conley. A 3 ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Capella dishes to Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A 3 off the inbound. And Herter gets it to go.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert can't hit.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Collins setting the pick for Young from past the arc. He's off on that one. And Utah the other way now. Let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Nate McMillan. David.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, I'll tell you what, Conley still shows great foot speed. His father was a world-class track athlete.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. The pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Conley for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Here's Herter. Back to Young. Here he goes. Down low. Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Back to Mitchell. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
Mitchell outside. The 3. Here's Bogdanovic. Takes it off the glass.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Conley. Conley against Young. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. High post, Gobert. Back to Conley. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Young. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley against Young. And Bogdanovic kicks to Mitchell. Conley the pass to Bogdanovic. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 3 now for Utah. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Passes it to Capella. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Young from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. O'Neal gets to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Conley the pass to Bogdanovic. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Young against Conley. Herter passes to Hunter. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovic. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Mitchell left side. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 5. And Hunter, here we go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 8 points.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Young passes to Hunter, looking to end the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Capella against Conley. Shoots over Capella. Conley gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Conley.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young for 3. Cans it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Mitchell outside. With the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
We've reached the end of the first half of play.
18.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
To the paint. Here's Luwawu. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
2 on the clock. Hernan Gomez, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Luwawu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Clarkson with the ball. Okongwu covering, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the basket by Pascal.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Whiteside, high post, right on him. Gay passes to Whiteside, and stolen by Wright. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Knocked away. Jazz leading by 5. Nobody near Gay. Here's Whiteside. And that'll be time. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the challenge is successful.
speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Here's Wright, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. From the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Here's Clarkson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Whiteside finds Hernan Gomez. Gay outside, lets it go from deep. Here's Whiteside. That shot no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Hernan Gomez with the ball. Okongwu covering. Haskell's shot is off.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Gay. Clock is at 3. Another miss by Utah. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Mitchell outside. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
The open shot by Conley. That one wide left.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Young. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer, Peter.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it to O'Neal. Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
The Hawks trail by 5. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Conley. Dishes to Mitchell. Driving in. Here's Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Second chance effort. Good on the jump shot.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
Young, right side. To the inside. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert with it and guarded by Capella. Ring shot on the way. Clock at 6. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. Conley against Young. Into the lane, and he lays it straight in. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Feeds it to Gobert, and stolen by Hunter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To take the lead. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Here's Mitchell, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Collins.
Nice stop from Kevin Herder, using his size to his advantage.
Hunter, no one around him. Off target from outside. Utah trailing here, and an intentional foul right there.
That's the second personal foul. 2 seconds.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And the pass to Capella. Mitchell against Young. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off with the layup. Now O'Neal. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young up top, covered by Conley. Young looking it over. He takes it in. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the...
defenses to stop Alec. Thanks for that. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Collins. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Hunter. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Butler finds Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Capella. Down low. Here's Collins. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings. Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Misses a 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And stolen by Adebayo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler. Hunter covering. 6 on the shot clock.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Back to Herder. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the paint. Stolen by Capella. 3 on 3. Young with it. Picked up by Lowry. Robinson against Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got his second basket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Lowry. Deflects the pass. Adebayo finds Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Outside Robinson. A shot to stop the run. Robinson on the wing. And he drives in. Here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. And here's Butler outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. To the middle. Collins, no good. And here's Butler outside.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top, leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the 2nd quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the 1st quarter. We'll see what happens here in the 2nd. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry with it. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Butler. It's Herder on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Herder. Collins a screen. Shoots. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Robinson with it. And it's Young picking him up.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Lowry. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the 2nd. To the inside, Collins. It's good. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Butler against Hunter. Now Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. Shot to end the cold streak. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Miami, no good that time either.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Up top, Young. His first shot coming late. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Tipped. And here's Hunter for three. They get the rebound. Left side Young. Outside Herter. Butler with the ball. Now Herter defending. Butler against Hunter. Up top, Robinson looking to end the run. Drills it from deep.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
With the step back. Here's Young. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And he makes the first.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
Butler hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Right outside. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game is... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
They've got Tyler Hero, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Martin in the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The first one falls.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright.
So he gets them both. Here's Oladipo. Here's Martin. Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. Hero, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oladipo with a block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari. Miami trailing. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Oladipo finds Hero. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And here's Wright. Bogdanovich on the wing. Puts up a three. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Strus. Gallinari against Hero. For 3, Oladipo. And they'll get another chance. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Here's Strus. Oladipo on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Dedmon. Shoots over a Okongwu. Dedmon, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Cabarrot. And he makes it on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Dedmon, high post. Pass to Strus. Back to Dedmon. Knocked loose. Out to Oladipo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Cabarrot, no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Dedmon. He's covered by Gallinari. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hero against Bogdanovich. Pass to Dedmon. Clock is at 3. Here's Oladipo. That's tipped. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Cabarrot. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Driving to the basket, outside Bogdanovich. He buries it from 3.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Oladipo outside. Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And it's Wright missing. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Martin. Crafty move. Tries again. Here's Dedmon. Fires. High post. They get it back. Here's Martin. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Takes it inside.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gallinari. Okongwu inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. Okongwu, no good. Here's Strus. Here's Martin. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now here's Tucker. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Lowry against Young. Lowry to pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. And the layup is good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Lowry with it. There's the 3. Stolen by Young. Collins outside.
I see him.
And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Robinson. On the take. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Capella. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
Now here's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Herter. Pulls up. Here's Capella over Tucker. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, deflected. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry, guarded closely, and he gets the bucket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And here's Young. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th quarter. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. Hero, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry right side. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Young. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Tucker, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Now here's Young. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Left side Young. Up and over Lowry. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Phoenix. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ayton. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Young outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They get it back.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here is Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Young. From the arc, Ayton trying to break free. Goes back up. Rebounded by Capella.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Takes it inside. Young outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Puts it up from 17, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's Booker after the miss from John Collins.
How great is it when the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now Young, 5 points in the game. Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Young against Paul. Booker with no one around, and the three ball is good. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Young. He kicks to Collins. From deep. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. He's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Ayton a screen on Young. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Johnson's shot is off. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. Booker left side. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And
all right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Young. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the wing, Booker. Passes it to Johnson. Booker outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the
taking 2 shots.
Previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be. Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 10.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Bridges passes to Ayton. Down low. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Ball against Young. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. 13 points in the game. Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Bridges with the steal. Here's Ayton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Young, here we go. Basket good.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And now the Suns, a fast break with 3. Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's Ayton missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Booker finds Ayton. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Got a piece of it and taken away by Johnson. Over to the left wing.
Blocking foul called on Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul looking over the floor. Ayton a screen on Hunter. Booker right side. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility so crucial.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give it.
21.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after
22.
halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
That's his first
On the court right now for the Hawks.
First team foul.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Holiday with it. Now Wright defending. Crowder kicks to Craig. To the middle. Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Driving inside. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Holiday against Wright. It's Crowder on the wing. Holiday dishes to Crowder. And Craig has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Shamet. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Luwawu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is under review.
institute it the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Holiday surveying the floor. Shamet with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Outside Holiday, and no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Craig sets the screen for Holiday. Shamet on the wing. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Hey, fans who want the free t-shirts, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen,
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers.
There's the pass to Llewellyn. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Pass to Shamet. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari attacking.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The kick out to Holiday. Off the run, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Suns trail by 7. McGee inside. Gallinari covering. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 58 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Dancers dance team.
Young against Paul. Young outside. Here's Herter. Bangs home the trifecta. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Ayton a screen on Young. On the wing, Booker. Young with the steal. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. 3rd team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball against Young, and he drives in. Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 6. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Young inside, defended by Paul. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. 19 points for Trae Young.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Releases. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. That shot is off. Some solid D from Paul. Johnson left side. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Young. Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Young inside. Defended by Paul. Back to Young. The rejection by Paul. And he gets it back. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker looking around. Paul against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul gets to Ayton. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young outside. Can't cash in from close range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The pass to Collins. They need this one. Capella, the pass to Collins. And the rejection by Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young looking around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Plenty of space. And right on target with the swish. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with no one around. Another three for Atlanta.
Three-point field goal.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Booker in the corner. Beyond the arc. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Bobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Atlanta. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ayton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A mid-first-round draft pick, Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision. And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Johnson. It's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this
starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta's starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Young. And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Young is good for 3.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Here's O'Neal from deep. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich from 12 feet.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Young against Conley. Puts one up from 19. Another one falls for Atlanta. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And that one's good from Conley.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. From behind the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, my. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on that one. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Young with the bucket.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
The Lotta section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the
1:36 left to play in the first. Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
Young against Conley. Outside Herder. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. From deep, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now here's Herder. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Young going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 12 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Gobert, guarded by Capella. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Herder. The offensive rebound. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's your Jazz Dancers. All right. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Utah trailing here. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Young on the attack. Pass to Herder. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Shot clock at 6. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Young. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Collins finds Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. And And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 7 points. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
The kick to Hunter. Fires for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Conley up top. And Gobert with the stop.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
1:11 left to play in the first half of basketball. Conley against Young. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Let's go with a three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
36 seconds left in the first half. And Young, here we go. Soft touch off the glass.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From the arc. Nails it from three. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
From deep, Conley. That one doesn't drop.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
20, the Hawks.
Allie, as always, thank you. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Juan Hernan-Gomez out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Pascal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson with the ball. Now right defending. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here he goes. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Hernan-Gomez sets a screen. Down low. The rebound by the Hawks.
Utah foul. 1, Hernan-Gomez. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Clarkson outside. And Pascal, here we go. Misses from close range. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Three-pointer off the mark. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Here's Wright, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Elbow shot. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Pascal. Wright with the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Gallinari for 3. Knocks down the triple. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Clarkson for 3. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's tipped.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. No luck on that one. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Clarkson for 3. Gay with the ball. Now Wright defending. Back to Gay. Here's Hernan Gomez. And a miss there on the triple.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Bogdanovich into the lane, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And BA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson against Wright. From deep, Gay. Atlanta with a rebound. Wright outside. He gets it off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an impressive 16-point lead heading in.
Your chance dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Hawks. Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then it's still on Wright. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the shooting guard position.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Here's O'Neal. Gobert with it. Guarded by Capella. On the wing, Mitchell. A shot from the high post. Hunter with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Young from long range. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Conley. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley against Young. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Now Young. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Drives to the hoop. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Young. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Three-pointer. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Collins left side. Back to Young. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending. Back to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Collins.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Up and over Conley. And it's Young again missing. Gobert with it. From deep three-point range. Misses the shot. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...